to a new video, and today's video is my empty products video. This is the bag that I keep all of my empties in as I gather them throughout the months. It's been a few months again since I last did one. I think I did one 3 months ago or so. So there's quite a bit of stuff here again. And yeah, I don't even remember what's in here anymore, so let's just get to it. So I'll start off with the makeup-y bits because those are the things that are lying right in front of me. I used up 2 mascaras in the time being. I like the Clinique one. It wasn't my favorite necessarily, but this is my absolute favorite, and I repurchased this when I was in the US. I used up a mini of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I like this alright, but I do have to say that I found it quite wet and it made my brows feel a little bit crispy. So it's not my favorite. I will definitely be going back to a drugstore product after this. Probably the most exciting product that I used up this month, I actually used it today for the very last time, is this. This is the LA Girl Proconceal Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. Decided to stop using this after like a year of using this straight up. I mean, this is one of my favorite concealers, so yeah, I have a backup of this already, but I look forward to trying something new as well. Also in makeup is this sponge. This is a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. This has just started to fall apart. I cleaned it a few times and it was alright the first or 2 washes, but by the 3rd wash, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's all these little chunks that have started to fall out. And I tried to keep using it after that, but I found it was really like smearing away most of my foundation. And I've been using a beauty blender ever since, and I do really like that, but I think I'm more of a brush girl anyway, so I have a backup of this as well as a beauty blender, just for those days where I do want to use a sponge, but it's not my favorite way to apply makeup. Then 2 products that I need to get rid of because they've just expired are these 2 Garnier Rollerball thingies. I'm not sure if you can still get these, but this is the Pure Active one, and I use this quite a bit to get rid of zits, but I've been using straight up tea tree oil for that, and I prefer that much more than this. And this is the, I'm not sure what this is called anymore because the name has completely rubbed off, but this contained caffeine, and if you rolled this onto your bags in the morning, they would pretty much disappear. But I've been using eye creams to do the same thing, so again, I have no longer use for this. I use up a lip balm. This is the Honey Lip Balm by The Body Shop. I just keep this next to my desk. I also use up some nail bits. This is the Bourjous nail polish remover for hands and feet. I prefer the one in the pink bottle because it doesn't have that strange sponge in the cap. But when I went out to buy this, they didn't have those anywhere in stores, so I just picked up the purple one instead. It's the same product essentially. I just don't like that sponge that's in the top right there. And I also use up a Lush Lemony Flutter. This is a cuticle oil. I quite like it, but I need to use quite a bit of it for me to make it work, so I use these up quite quickly, but I quite like this product and I will definitely repurchase this. I finally used up this. This is the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap in the scent Almond. I use this to clean my brushes for as long as I had this. I think I had this bottle for almost 3 years, I think, because that's the only thing I use it for. I had heard that this was a really great brush cleanser, and it is. I really do like this. I think these things come up every single time I do one of these. I go through these makeup wipes quite quickly. I use these for swatches. I use these for, well, just general removal bits. Also, if I spill a bit of makeup in the morning, I'll use one of these wipes to wipe all of that away. And I also used up some cotton pads. I'm pretty sure I went through much more than just these 2 packs, but I always get this brand because these are my favorite. Skincare then, I used up this. This is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar. I got this in a goodie bag, I believe, and I liked it, but I feel that my much cheaper Olay cream does exactly the same thing, so plus the Olay has SPF and this doesn't, so I think I'll stick to the Olay one for now. A very similar story goes for this. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I didn't find this didn't have anything ultra or repairing to me. I have pretty dry, sensitive skin, and I did use these at the end of winter when we still had quite a couple of cold days, and I didn't really feel this was doing much of anything. If I truly want to give my face like a good repair cream, I might as well just slap on the bog standard Nivea cream from the blue tin. This I quite like. This is the Weleda Almond, it's like an almond for sensitive skin facial fluid. I like this. This was pretty nice, but it is very soft and moisturizing. It was too light for me for the nighttime, but it was okay for the daytime. But I think this is much more of a summertime product for me than a wintertime product. I also used up this. This is one of my absolute favorite products. This is by The Body Shop, and this is their Vitamin C Energizing Face Spritz. I just use this when I cleanse my face in the morning. I just finish it off with a spritz of this all around my face, and I just let that sink in before I apply moisturizer. So in a way, this is like my morning serum. I'm currently using the vitamin E version of this type of product, but I think I like this a little bit more because this has like this zesty orangey smell to it, and I feel that really wakes me up in the morning. So that's something I'm missing about the other one, but when it comes to hydrating and really doing something for your face, I think they work equally well. And then we have another Lush product, and I've just decided to discontinue using this. And this is the Full of Grace facial serum. This is all I have left, and I found it incredibly difficult to keep on using because this melts as you hold it. So I'm going to put it back into its little... There's already stuff on my fingers. So this just melts onto your skin. That's the idea. And I have to say that I like this, but I didn't really feel it did very much for my skin. It was okay as an extra step in my skincare routine, but it was no more than that. I didn't really feel it nourished my skin as much as I'd like it to for a serum. Cleansing wise, I used up some Garnier eye makeup remover again. This is my favorite. I stocked this up. I went through 2 of these. Love this stuff. If we're talking about Garnier, we might as well mention this. This is the Garnier Micellar water. This is the pink cap one. And I just like this to sort of finish off my makeup. But I was using it in conjunction with this. And this is the Pixi Glow Tonic. This is an exfoliating tonic. And I was using this just to, you know, see if it could help with any texture in my face. I do have to say that using it as regularly as I did the past couple of months, I think this was a little bit too intense for me, but I do feel you have to use it on a daily basis in order for it to work. So I won't be repurchasing this because I think it's a little too much for my skin. Also in skin cleansing, I used up this. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. I use this in my shower mainly. If I do my makeup in the morning or at night and I then take a shower, I like to take my makeup off in the shower. I know that may not be the best, but that only happens maybe once a week. Sometimes not even that much. So I just keep this in my shower just to be able to really get rid of any sort of makeup that's still left on my face at night. And yeah, I like this, but I do have to say I found the texture a little bit weird, and I found I had to use quite a bit in order to take everything off. Moving on then to body care. I didn't use this up, but this is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star body butter cream. I have so much body butter that I actually didn't get to this on time, and it actually expired before I could start using it. Scent wise, this still smells pretty okay, but when I use it, I just felt that the texture of it felt very weird and definitely not what I had expected. What I did use up body butter wise is this. This is the Body Shop Vanilla Chai. This was the limited edition for Christmas this year, and oh, this smells so good, and I just use this as a hand cream. And I used up some shower gels. It was winter time, so I used up the Vanilla Bliss shower gel. This one I had been holding on to. This is the Lush Flying Fox shower gel. This was my absolute favorite. They discontinued it, and I wanted to use it up before it finally expired, so I did that. And I also used up the Early Harvest Raspberry shower gel, also by the Body Shop. I will go back to the Body Shop shower gels time after time. I just love these. Last but not least, hair care. And I used up 2 different dry shampoos. This is the Herbal Essences Clearly Naked Dry Shampoo. This was alright. It was a dry shampoo that got my hair clean. It had a neutral smell, but it wasn't anything too special. So I won't be repurchasing this. What I will repurchase is this. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay Dry Shampoo. And I really, really like this. It's not a very big bottle, but I found I got quite a lot of uses out of this, and I love that I could use this without it make my hair look really dry and brittle. In order to sort of keep my hair into shape, I really love using a sea salt texturizing spray. This is the Toni Guy one. I went through a couple of these. This is my absolute favorite. This is the last step that I apply to my wet hair before I let it dry. and then I just sort of end up with this like natural kind of wavy hair. I also use up hairspray. This is the Sassoon Edit Hold Reworkable Long Lasting Finishing Spray. This is a really great hairspray. I bought this from my hairdresser, and this is the type of hairspray that when you spray it on, it's pretty much invisible. But I found that L'Oreal do something very similar, and it's only $5 at the drugstore. So I'll be repurchasing the L'Oreal one, and I'm no longer going to be buying this very expensive one. Last but not least, some shampoo and conditioner. This was the conditioner I had in my shower for months. It's almost gone, but I'm so sick and tired of this. So I just wanted to get rid of it. It's a gigantic bottle. And this is the Inecto Argan Conditioner. The shampoo of this duo was absolutely horrendous. It didn't even clean my hair whatsoever. I did quite like the conditioner, but I wanted to go on and use something differently. If you're like, but Micah, there's still product left in here. I know, but that's because when I tip it over, it kind of gathers at the top, so I wasn't able to squeeze it out. This is a Lovea shampoo, Keratin Divine, and it's sulfate and silicone free. This is, I believe, a natural brand. This was a really nice shampoo. I really liked it. The only thing I didn't like is that this bottle lasted me roughly 6 weeks. I had to use so much product. I found this doesn't foam up as much. That's probably because it's sulfate free. And my experience with sulfate free shampoo is that you need a lot of product in order to clean your hair. And that's it. Those were already all of my MT products for the past couple of months or so. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe because I make new videos every single Sunday. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!